Okay, and here we are, in the top right, representing Dragon Phoenix Gaming. It's Cure, the blue Terran.
And in the bottom right of this very purple map, it is our red Protoss. It's gonna be classic.
What two colors, when you mix them together, makes purple?
Red and blue.
I was just wondering that. I was like, is this a coincidence?
I think the map just has a purple hue no matter what colors you choose.
I know, but wouldn't that be cool if you could make a map that, like, the color of the map changed?
Ooh, based on the colors the player selected? That would be super cool. I'd be down with that.
Alright, you heard it, Blizzard intern. Get on it.
I mean, it's just the people that do the Team Liquid map contest, right?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know if they have the ability to make that a thing, though.
That's true. That's a little bit more than just using the map maker to do that, right?
Yeah, probably.
Probably. Good call.
Okay, so we got a probe scout from Classic. No surprise there.
No, not really. PvT is a pretty aggressive matchup. Whenever I go through the replay packs released by these major tournaments, I try to find longer macro ones.
Yeah.
And finding a longer macro PvT is really hard.
I believe it.
Like anything past 20 minutes is like, oh, a unicorn! I found a 25-minute PvT! Hooray!
And usually in those games, it's just things going awful for one of the players.
Yeah, totally. It just turns into a giant clown fiesta in some way.
Okay, so both players scouting as Cure's SCV skedaddles on home. Marine on out for Cure, then he gets out the reactor, so skipping the Reaper, which seems to be a little bit more common these days.
I don't know.
I don't either, but
like I said, I'm not casting a lot of PvT, unfortunately.
Yes. Okay, so Marine just chilling at the top of the ramp there for Cure.
Yeah, just waiting for an adept or a probe to show up, get some early shots off there. That's what ramps are good for. It is nice on this map. You get a ramp leading into your natural. That is not something that existed at all on the previous map pool. So,
wow, really?
Yeah. No. This has not been. I have not seen a ramp leading into your natural on the map pool for some time.
Huh.
So it's nice for Protoss and Terran. Zerg doesn't care as much, but it's easier to defend if you're a Terran or a Protoss worrying about an incoming attack.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely good for Terran, and that could be why Cure picked this map.
Is his command center off center?
It is. That might have been some probe
messing around.
Messing around, yeah.
Is Def gonna finish that shade? I'm gonna go with no. She does not.
She just going on home.
Yeah, it's not a long rush distance on this map. It's pretty straightforward, which does lead to some, kind of two-base timing attacks here. But Classic's going for a third, it looks like.
Well, speaking of two-base timing attacks here, though, we got a 3-racks play from Cure.
Yeah, sure do. Getting that stim, getting that combat shield, no sign of a factory or anything. This is going to be an attempt to kill Classic fast. Which is risky against someone as good as Classic is. And again, coming up a ramp, it just makes it a little bit harder.
Yeah, going up a ramp, not having the vision, not potentially being force fielded.
Yeah, totally. Force field's a lot better. The defenders get a really nice couple extra hits before you show up.
Yeah, Classic has not gone for that third base yet, and already has a robotics bay and an immortal on the way, so playing it very safe as he warps in a sentry, which is what I like to see. Good read by the Protoss player so far.
Totally. And I mean, that's like half of Starcraft, man. If you don't know what your opponent is doing, it's really hard to win. You get caught by surprise in bad ways a lot.
Yeah, the Observer identifies that it is indeed a 3-racks play, so Classic still not going to throw up his third base, just chilling at the top of his ramp, warps in another sentry. He knows exactly what's going on.
He does, and he's going to, I think, try to get out a Colossus here. That'd be really good if he has the time.
For now, just 2 immortals. There's the Colossus.
Chrono boost. So not going to be here now, but if you can delay a little bit, yeah, the immortals are going to be great against the Marauders for sure. And catches. Yeah, a Marauder. Cure's like, there's not a third base here. And it's like, yeah, no, that's because I scouted you coming.
Ooh, is Classic gonna try and trap this army? He's going to initiate the trade, and he's committed at this point. Immortal's gonna have to back up, but it's actually the sentries that are the target, as Kira is gonna take the best trade that he can, picking off some stalkers, but in the end, I don't think that was too bad for the Protoss player.
No, he's fine. His third base gets to come up. He cleared out everything Kira had. Kira's not going to come back, I don't think, without Medivacs, which is some time away.
Yeah, so just clearing the board there is quite nice for Classic. His third base was delayed, of course.
Oh, when I was like, Kira's not moving on until he has Medivacs, that was a lie. Look at him coming right on over. All right, man. There's going to be Colossus now.
Will join soon. But Classic still hasn't gone for a third, and he's building 5 gateways. He's getting Classic. No pun intended.
Oh, he canceled the third.
He did, yes.
Didn't even notice that. Good call. All right, man. So he's like, okay, fine. You want to 2-base me? I'll 2-base you.
Yeah. Oh, this is
in the face.
This is just such a classic Protoss push. The 2-base, 8-gate, 2-3 Colossus. Kira has a siege tank on the way, but other than that, there's not much to help him zone out this army. No Vikings.
He's gone back in time.
Oh, and he's moving out. This could be disastrous for Kira.
If he gets caught out in the open and some force fields prevent the retreat, this could go extremely poorly. Of course, Classic could walk into siege tank fire, which is never good.
Yeah. Yeah, there's only 1 tank so far, though.
1 tank not as good as a bunch.
No. Okay, Kier does have +1, so his bio will put out some good damage, but in goes Classic. The tank's gonna get 1 shot off right away. A section of this bio gets force fielded. Kier saves 1 or 2 of the units. Classic is just going for it. The bio with the +1 is putting out as much damage as possible. Zealot's being warped into buffer, though, and Kier is gonna get pushed up his ramp into his bunker, and with his tank getting set up.
Yeah, coming up this ramp, that bunker gets focused. The repair is real, but no, it goes down.
Not quite enough.
Kier is in full retreat. SCVs in line with these thermal lance attacks.
Oh, gosh.
The massacre of the SCVs is something we're going to tell our grandkids about. That is just...
It's a sad day to be an SCV. It's a sad day to be a Terran, as Classic just demolished Kier here.
GG. Classic takes game 1 in 7 minutes. What did we tell you? What did we say about PVTs?
No surprise there.
No.
Well done. Well done, Classic. That was just a perfect game by Classic. He scouted the incoming attack, then he went for his own attack, which Kier didn't really scout, and so Kier lost.
Yeah, vision and scouting are 50% of StarCraft, like I've always said.
Okay, now we await
Beautiful.
For the next game.
Yeah, it's going to be on 2,000 Atmospheres, which is a map that survived the transition from the old map pool to the new map pool, which is kind of fun. Got that whole underwater theme still with us today.
A bit of a familiar face.
Yeah, totally. 2,000 Atmospheres is it's a place to be. We're not referees. How much do we care?
Oh, well.
Not much. Okay.
Okay. Big thanks to everyone for tuning in today to this Afrika world. What's better than some Friday night StarCraft?
Honestly, not much. If we had pizza,
much.
It'd be better, I think. You can add to it, but I don't know if you can make the activity itself better.
No. For probably going on the better part of a decade, watching StarCraft, having some pizza.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's just perfect.
It's a good time.
All right. Oh, got those scores backwards. This man in the top right is down 0-1. It's Dragon Phoenix Gaming's Kier.
And in the bottom left, looking like Classic. It's Classic.
Should we just call the cup now, because we all know Classic's going to win?
Ooh. Here's Caster cursed him, man. Just right in the face. He walked up to him and went, "Pah!" Caster curse. He doesn't need that. If he knew you said that, I'd be mad. I mean, look, yes. If someone put a gun to my head and said, who's going to win this out of the 4 players, I would say Classic. But, you know, that's why we watch the games. That's why we cast them. Is because upsets happen, and they're tons of fun when they do.
It's true.
And Cure's been playing well this year. I don't think that game one's indicative of how the series is going to go.
Oh, definitely not. Yeah, Cure, very good Terran player. It's just he did kind of get... There wasn't too much to catch Classic off guard in that game. So maybe he'll try and do a bit more of that. This game he's already going for a Reaper Scout, so changing it up. Classic did win last Afrika World, though, and I'm pretty sure he beat Rogue and maybe Cure?
Yeah, he was a beast. Agreed. Gotta love him. Gotta love Classic. He will show well.
So, Cure, going for an SCV Scout and a Reaper, which is what I like to see. You can't really be too safe when it comes to scouting.
No, I vote absolutely not. Sending probes across. I mean, Zerg's never drone scout, but I would tell my lower level players every time, drone scout. It's not going to hurt you. Knowing what your opponent is up to, knowing that they're cannon rushing you, knowing they're proxying you is incredibly useful.
It's totally worth it.
Rogue can handle a 2-Rax proxy without scouting it. You can't. Probably. But yeah, this is why we don't see Reapers a lot in this matchup anymore. It's just there are too many options from Protoss to completely shut it out.
Unless you're one of those weird Terrans who makes like 2-3 Reapers.
Ooh, yeah.
And the
One
Protoss
Adept has a hard time with that.
Protoss says that's against the rules.
That's illegal.
I do really love that kind of play, but I don't know if we'll see that out of Cure this game or this match.
No, me neither. Stargate finished up. Are we going Oracle? What are you doing, Classic? Yeah, Oracle's getting started up right now. It's Widowmine opening from Cure, though, which means Oracle's going to have a hard time. At the very least, I feel like one Widowmine's going to be left in a position where it's going to be hard for an Oracle to dodge it as it comes in, but maybe we stun all the Oracles across the map and a Widowmine drop and there's nothing back home. Possible. But also, if the Oracle's not home to cast Revelation on the Widowmines, although we don't have an armory yet, so I'm just talking to myself in circles here.
There's quite a few ways that this can go, that's for sure.
Hey, Critter! Critter's here, one of my subscribers on my Discord.
Hello, Critter.
Just watched Artosis cast, the old school bad quality graphics. I really appreciate the looks of Starcraft 2.
All right, you want to play a game? Spot the Widowmine.
Yeah, no kidding. That is so good. Like I said, so good.
Wait, where'd the Oracle go? There it is.
So
wait,
Oracle's...
There's already a dead Oracle. How? Oh, there was 2 Widowmines.
The first one caught the Oracle on the way in on the edge, and just in case that one got dodged, there was a second one.
Here I was looking at the second Widowmine, but that wasn't even needed. So
incredible.
That's a great start there for Cure. My observing bungle aside.
Well, I mean, it's why you don't see Oracles a lot in the opening in PPT either, is because it's so hard to dodge the Widowmines if they're there, and just losing Oracle for nothing sucks.
Oh no, could this be the caster curse?
I mean, it's not a good start for Classic, that's for sure. But it's not game ending.
No, definitely not. We got a 3rd base for Classic. Templar Archives in charge, so it's likely going to be a lot of gateway units coming out of the Protoss this game. And he's even moving out with a few of his Blink stock, or a few of his Stalkers, despite not having Blink. Just putting on whatever aggression he can.
I don't like doing this without Blink. Charge coming in, though. Charge is pretty good.
It's definitely risky, but oh, look at this. Classic. Never going to stray too far without a backup. Got a Stasis Ward to retreat to.
2 Stasis Wards to retreat to.
Cure does tend to run into Stasis Traps quite a lot. Widowmine drop kills 11 probes, though. Oh, God.
Okay.
I apologize to everyone for my observing. It's been a minute.
I mean, Cure's doing all the right stuff here. Widowmines are good units, and he's making good use of them. Dodge.
Oh! Classic Cure.
You know, I cast a Clem versus Showtime game the other day where the same thing happened.
Terrans, for some reason, do not expect it. I don't know why,
I
but it
know,
happens quite a bit.
Like, Zergs are so much better at handling this. It's crazy. I don't know why. Okay, got a Stalker.
Not bad, and now here comes in that push. Sim +1, just about to finish up. Combat Shield as well for Kier. All of a sudden, he's got himself quite a nasty push on his hands. Psystorm is about to finish up for Classic. He's got a few High Templar, and he does have enough energy for Psystorm on 2 of them.
Okay, 2 Storms is going to be real useful here.
Oh, this is a lot of Terran. Is Kier just going to pounce Revelation? Gives Classic all the info. Where's the Storm? 1 Storm.
Okay, pretty good. Dragged his units through that 1 Storm. He saves the other one. He doesn't panic and throw everything he can, which is great.
Oh,
storming
Storm.
And storming the Widowmine was pretty good, but couldn't quite kill the second one. Now it's gone. All right, killing Widowmines is nice. Kier coming in with a drop down the middle of the map here, too. Going to try to pressure in 2 places at once, which is extremely hard to deal with. Classic, though. He's better than I am at this game.
Yeah, Classic's gonna have to run a really tight ship here, as he did lose those 11 probes to the Widowmine drop, and he's still feeling the effects from that. He's warping in Zealots to dissuade that drop from coming on in, however, and he's still locking down his 3rd base, so it's not looking too shabby.
Oh, what's in here? Some Zealots. We have some Zealots to defend.
That drop spot, though. Zealots can't get by.
Well, he gave him a little drop pocket. How nice.
Oh, God.
Kier's like, oh, this is a great position to be in. We're going to depower your Templar Archives, depower this Warp Gate, kill your Templar Archives.
Why, thank you,
There's
Mr.
a Widowmine.
You're too kind.
Oh, my gosh. He keeps the Widowmine from firing on those probes so it's available to hit something else, like those Zealots. Ah, Storm! Pretty good Storm, though.
Another Storm goes down. This drop is getting cleaned up. Still no Blink for Classic, however, so can't really punish those Medivacs too much. And, yeah.
Absolutely impressive drop here. Kier is up 143 to 120. Army supply of 20 in the lead there. Oh, enhanced shockwaves coming in from Kier too. I think Kier's got a great handle on this game.
He really does. No ghosts just yet for Kier, but they're firing up now. And that's going to make it really tough for Protoss, who's playing this gateway Psystorm style.
Yeah, losing the ability to make High Templar is bad. Robotics Bay coming in, another robotics facility, so maybe trying to get into Disruptors or Colossus.
Will Classic live that long, though?
Yeah, it's a while yet before you're able to get those out. Disruptors are the comeback unit, though, as they've been saying.
Okay, Stasis Ward gets taken care of by Kier. Well done. We might have to see the battery overcharge used to defend this 3rd base while he's simultaneously trying to deal with these drops. The 1 Phoenix can pursue the Medivacs, but only so much. In comes an attack at the natural. Widowmine's burrowing. Oh, the High Templar!
Good hits.
1 goes down. Drop now heading towards the main base. Amazingly, Classic has not fallen apart yet.
I'm telling you. Just because he's in a bad spot doesn't mean he's in an unwinnable spot.
Right you are.
Zenithermal Lance getting started. Chrono Boost.
+1 on the way as well. That's very important, as Kier's already got himself his 1-1. Kier not skipping a beat, though, getting up to his 4th base while the Protoss is just staying alive on 3 bases.
A lot of Zealots, man. Holy smokes. You usually don't see that many Zealots in a composition against Terran.
No, maybe he should try and send some of those on a run-by or something.
Although, I think he needs everything he can get with this pressure that Kier's putting on.
Yeah, oh god, this is just such an army from the Terran.
Although, I mean, Classic's caught up in army value. It was a pretty big deficit for him about 2 minutes ago. Now it's 114 to 114. Oh
god, EMP perfectly done by Kier. Those Zealots really getting softened up. A second one for good measure. Classic's got to retreat, get his army together. No battery at the natural either, so he's not going to have that as an option.
Oh, big Terran army sitting out your front door is never good. That warp gate dies so fast. Gonna lose another one here, too.
Okay, 3 Colossus are out now, only 2 Vikings. Zealots charged on in on top of the Terran army. The +1 armor really showing here, though, as the bio stands strong.
Oh, man, that army value plummeted. Kier ties it up. Caster Curse is real.
Oh, no. What have I done? What a game there.
It just went right for Cure pretty much from the get-go. Killing that Oracle with a Widowmine was nice. Getting some nice kills with drops from Widowmines later. The other drops finding a nice, safe place to hide out in. The Zealots couldn't get to in the main. I just... Absolutely fantastic play all the way around from Cure. Classic never could really get on his feet.
No, I think for Classic, at the end fight there, I wonder if that would have been any different had he had a battery at his natural.
Overcharge it?
Yeah, overcharge it. Or say he even used the one at his third and quickly replenish the shields on his units before he charged in there.
Yeah.
I wonder if that would have changed it, but still.
I mean, God, that army supply. Remember how it was even? It took about 3 seconds for it to go down like 80 total supply.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah, well done by Cure. Ladies and gentlemen, while you're waiting for us to load into the next game, make sure to go ahead and use that Matcherino code. Or the non-existent code. Okay. In the bottom left, he just managed to tie things up. Now he's looking to take the lead. It's Cure.
And in the top right, gotta make a comeback here quick. It is Classic.
Glittering Ashes.
Good map. They have all these little gold crystal doodads littering the map, but there are no gold bases you can harvest from. It's very teasing.
What a tease.
Yeah. Look at that. It's like, hey, look, gold minerals. Nope. Blue, normal. Sorry. You know, is there a high yield mineral base anywhere? No. You don't get any of those. You just have to look at the gold.
There's not even one patch.
Nope. Not a single one anywhere on the map. Crazy. A lot of places to expand on this map. You just look at the mini-map and you're like, holy crap. I mean, there's...
That's a lot of choice. Almost too much.
I think there's 8 per side. If I'm counting correctly here. I've cast some great matches on this map already, and it's just because you can take so many bases.
I bet. Oh, there's even gold mineral conveyor belts. That is so cool.
Yeah.
Just minerals go on one side, just Marines, Zerglings, and Zealots pump out the other. Oh!
Oh! Probe snipe. Nice. SCV moving out, trying to see what's what. And the answer is an expansion. Cool, says Kira. I'm getting one of those too.
Okay. Reaper into Reactor for Cure, so just skipping the Reaper in the first game. With all the doodads on this map, it kind of looks like something out of the campaign.
Twilight Council, about 80% complete here from Classic.
Woohoo.
DT opening. DT opening.
Oh.
That'd be so cool.
That's pretty good against a 3 Rex.
Blink. Boring. Blink is boring and safe.
We haven't seen it yet, though.
True. True. But it's just, I mean, Blink Stalker attacks are just so standard in PvT that it's really forced every Pro Terran to know how to deal with it. Like, it's not something you can kind of skip and figure out on the fly.
No.
Right? It's a very specific, you prepare for it this way, you defend it this way. You try to do anything else, you'll die. So that's why I just say Blink is just... It's so standard. That doesn't mean this is going to be a Blink Stalker all-in or anything.
No.
Not at all.
He is going up to 3 gates. So kind of the middle ground between an attack and macro. Reaper goes down. It's like it scouted the Twilight. Kier's now getting his extra gases going up. So I wonder if he's just going to sit at home and not go for a move out. Oh, Adept goes down. Nice pick off there by Kier.
Good scout, though. Sees, okay, there's a ton of Marines out. That is a large number.
Okay, Classic playing it very, very safe. Going for an Immortal, getting up his Robobay before a third base behind this. And oh, this is where things are going to get awkward here. The bio for Kier moving on out. Marines try and hightail it into the bunker. A few of them do make it. 2 Marauders on the high ground will definitely help with trying to hold this off, while Kier is going to be looking for counter damage.
There you go. So Blinks out of there. The counterattack is real. The Stalkers are just doing what Stalkers do and being annoying, blinking into the Terran base further. Got 10 SCV kills already. Kier is, there you go. Now he's going for the attack on the other side. Can he kill 10 probes and even up this count? Well,
the 2 Immortals and a Sentry is going to make this rather difficult. He's going on in, but there's that force field which can just wall this off. Sentry does get targeted down. It pops down its force field, however, and there's a lot of firepower here for Classic, so Kier's got to retreat.
That's not great. You can't lose 10 probes and then do nothing on, or 10 SCVs and get nothing done on the other side. That's not good. Oh, the Immortals are just getting these free shots, man. Absolute crushing there. Ugh.
Yeah, it's time to go home for Kier, but this is not looking too hot for him. He lost a lot of SCVs, 10 in total, and his starport is just on the way now. If he already had Medivacs popping out, I'd say, yeah, that's not too bad, but it's going to be a minute.
Yeah, I mean, it really does feel like kind of a repeat of Game 1 at this point. Oh, finds a little proxy pylon with that Marine. I mean, not really a proxy, just an early warning signal.
Third base on the way for Kier. Getting his +1 armor on the way as well, so he's going to maintain an upgrade lead for at least a little bit.
And Colossus is out, extended thermal lance, getting chrono boost, another Colossus in production. I don't know, man. Kier is not in a happy spot right now. He's got to be feeling the same thing he was feeling in Game 1, but maybe if he's more prepared for it this time, a better outcome can happen.
Yeah, Classic's third base is just finishing up at the 7-minute mark, so of course he did delay that. It's not a horrendous position for Kier, but it's going to be interesting to see how he chooses to move forward here.
Yeah, I mean, games have ebbs and flows, and this is definitely a part of the game where we're seeing, you know, a bit of a flow towards Classic. Doesn't mean it can't go the other way here with a couple of good moves from the Terran.
3 Colossus are out for the Protoss. That's what's going to make it a little bit scary for the Terran if he takes a head-on engagement.
Yeah, that 3 Colossus has been a standard Terran buster for a long time now.
Also, the 2 Immortals on the ground.
Yeah, really can just chew through those Marauders, and they don't do too badly against Marines as long as the Marines aren't focusing them.
No.
Marines will tear apart Immortals in a direct fight. Yeah, so Kier's happily just taking a third base here. Not really interested in moving out at this stage of the game.
He's getting up a Ghost Academy.
Sure. Pretty early. Maybe it's for nukes. That'd be so cool.
That would be cool. Everyone would be like, what are you doing? But that would be cool. Kier just puts on sunglasses and Launches a nuke. Yeah, ghosts on the way. No armory for upgrades, so... This is looking... I don't know.
I don't either. What's Kier trying to do here?
Like, he's up on supply. He's going to have EMP. But then Classic's going to be getting ahead in upgrades. There's still no answer to the Colossus.
No Vikings.
And then there's also going up to 4 Immortals. But then Kier just plops down a 4th, then Armory and an eBay. Starts making Vikings. This game's going long.
Probably. It's going to be hard for either player to just flat out win here in the next couple of minutes. So, although I don't know, is there a window for Classic just to walk across and win at this stage?
Maybe, but there is a lot of tanks.
That's true. This is more than just the one we had in game 1.
I really don't think there is. Classic with 4 Archons in his army. I'm not sure how useful those are going to be against 6 Ghosts.
Yeah.
But we shall see.
I mean, bonus versus biological is nice until your shields are gone.
Yeah.
Warp Prism coming in here from Classic 2. This feels...
Oh, the turrets! The turrets! Destroy the prism!
Wow, beautiful placement on those turrets. Can't do it better.
Classic just heads on home. He's like, nope.
Well, if I can't distract the Terran, then it's going to be a bad time for me.
Another Robo on the way for Classic. He's up already at 11 gateways. Oh, what a TvP this is. Kier's moving out to get his 4th base. He might be a little bit vulnerable here. He's setting up the tanks, maybe wanting to bait Classic into a fight. I don't know. Classic seems like he might just be going for it. The Mad Lad. EMP's getting tossed on down, however. The Bio already starting to kite back. Looks like it's going to be a successful push so far.
None of the Colossus have died, though.
Yeah, the 4th base is the prize already for Classic. We'll see if he can take it further. There's more tanks and a bunker set up, though. This is a bold attack by Classic. Is it going to work?
It looks like it's going pretty well for him. Army value is staying a lot higher for Kier in this match than in the previous one. Reinforcements coming in. Immortals just Zealots absorbing hits while they're at it. Colossus burning down those SCVs now. All those SCVs trying to evacuate. Not going to go well for them.
It's so close, actually, between these two players, but Kier has to tap out. Oh, my gosh. Classic seeing the tiniest window and just saying, yeah, I can make that push.
And, yeah, he just squeezes right into that spot, makes himself at home, murders everything, and calls it a day. Yeah, PvT in a nutshell. Remember when we were like, no one can win this anytime soon, and Classic's like, you know what?
He unsieged 2 of his tanks. I can do this.
Yeah. Absolutely insane. All right, I'm going to step away for a second, get some water after I'm in this lobby.
Okie dokie.
I'll be right back.
Making sure both the players are ready, and they are, so we'll load on in. Falcon should be back pretty soon. Hit up that Matcherino, though. You guys can give a free boost to the prize pool for these players just by going to the URL, which I'll post in chat, and just by pressing contribute, and then press claim code, and basically all that does is add 25 cents to the prize pool for you just signing on in. That's a pretty good deal. Costs you nothing. Gives the players a little bit of extra change. And that adds up if everyone goes and does that. So, Berlingrad. That is an interest. These maps have such an interesting name. Such interesting names so far. In the bottom right, it's Dragon Phoenix Gaming's Kier. And in the top left, it's Classic, knowing exactly when to kill the Terran. Like, if Kira was just sitting on 3 bases, there wouldn't have been a chance, I don't think it would have been too likely that Classic could have broken him there, but just that move out, just the slight division of his forces, having 2 tanks back at his 3rd, and then just the positioning not being quite preemptive for Kira there, led to Classic being able to make that push. Well done by the dirty Protoss. And that was all sarcasm aside. Very well done by Classic. Oh, Kier changing it up this game. Double gas play. Full wall off at the top of his ramp. A Reaper on the way behind this.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Miss anything exciting?
Double gas play from Kier.
Oh, that is exciting. Factory. Nice. Cyclone shenanigans?
I want to see mass Reapers. Give me more Reapers.
Why would you make a factory for that?
So then you can make Hellions, which pair up with your Reapers.
I'm down.
I do that on ladder games, and it is a blast.
Although, I would say traditionally making Reapers the core of your army versus Protoss is a horrible idea.
It's a bad idea, but Protoss do not... It's one of those things that Protoss do not know how to handle, because they're like, oh, I got my 2 Stalkers and my shield battery, I'm fine. And then they move out on the map, and then they just get jumped by 4 Reapers in an alley, and...
Fair enough, and it snowballs from there.
Yeah, exactly. It's a great time. Everyone should try it.
I do not recommend this. This is LaughNgamez speaking for himself. God, I messed up my knee running the other day.
Oh, no.
It's just been bugging me. Like, just sitting here, it's like, hey, I'm here. I'm causing you pain.
Ah, taking a Tylenol or anything?
I should see a doctor is what I should do.
That's probably the best thing to do.
I'm real stubborn, though. Oh, okay. There we go. Little Hellion Reaper buddy court.
And 2 of the Reapers get out. Full scout as well. Oh, what a start for Kier.
Man. 6 probes down. Hellion dies. Reapers survive. Hey, what's up, Rhaegar? Hey. Oh. Oh, you know, I didn't run Critter, and then I started, and then I messed up my knee, so...
Just goes to show, doesn't it?
Yeah. Learned my lesson. No, it was going really well. I'm super bummed.
Oh, hopefully you can get back into it.
I know. Hope it's nothing serious. If it still hurts on Monday, I'm going to go see a doctor. This is stupid.
Yeah, running can be a bit hard on the knees.
Mm-hmm. How's it going, Rhaegar? Brood War fan mostly, but he's here watching the Starcraft 2. Nice.
You can't go wrong watching Starcraft 2.
Agreed.
One Widowmine Burrow's gonna hit the Adept. Oof. Already pays for itself doing that. Yeah. Denying a lot of mining time already. Does Kier unburrow that mine? No, he doesn't. That's because he was busy with the Reapers in the main base. Gets himself 2 probes so far, some lost mining time, and gets out with both the mines. Not bad, not bad. Classic electing to move out across the map, leaving only 1 Stalker to defend back at his base. Going to lose more mining time due to this Widow mine, which he gets baited out by Classic. Nicely done. Another mine going to burrow. This is a lot of lost mining time, though.
Blink dodge. Beautiful blink dodges from Classic.
In goes the Protoss tank, well positioned by Kier though, gonna zone out those stalkers. 2 bunkers at the front with SCVs already pulled, by God. Kier has taken this seriously, and rightfully so, as there is a proxy outside of his base.
Oh, it's on.
Rhaegar's like me, likes all the Starcraft. Appreciated. Alright, so Classic. Blinking up says this is completely out of vision for the Terran. But he's got a siege tank there, he's got Marines, he's got Marauders, he has a Raven, which is nice. What is Classic waiting for? Just like this one stalker
More
lives
stalkers.
Here now. Guess.
Oh,
Alright.
man.
La, 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 la. Waiting for a blink to be
Oh, the
available.
Raven could be vulnerable. Bios all being pulled. SCVs may need to be pulled here. Raven not tossing down turrets or anything. Gets 1 down before it gets picked off. Classic's trading out very heavily here. This does not look too good for the Protoss, though. When the cards are counted, that was 12 dead Blink Stalkers.
Ow. Well defended. 36 to 12 army supply now. Yikes. In favor of the Terran.
Yeah, Kier gonna be feeling very, very confident. Classic's gonna follow this up with Resonating Glaives?
Wow. That's an interesting choice.
Yeah. Yeah, you think yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it works, I guess. Whether it's just going to be one of those try and kill all the Terran's SCVs while buying time sort of thing, maybe? 4 Adepts warping on in. They are warping on in at this base. Yeah, Classic is probably just going to try and assassinate all the SCVs of Kier. So he's trying to buy time with these Stalkers. Loses 1 to a tank, though. This could work for Classic, but the main thing is just preventing himself from dying back at home.
These are live, Rhaegar. This is live happening right now. All the Africa World stuff here is live.
Time being bought by those Stalkers, but I don't know if it's enough.
Ooh, Adepts are shading in.
Okay, he went for it. Resonating Glaive's not quite done, but there's, of course, the ramp for the Terran. And these Adepts got 5 SCVs, but that is not enough damage.
No. At least he didn't lose them all, because recall's good.
Yeah, I liked the attempt by Classic, but now he's just left with a bunch of Adepts. And that's about it.
71 to 54 army supply is a bad number.
What is this army for Classic?
It's Sentry Adept, obviously.
Oh my god, if Classic wins this game, that is going to be ridiculous. I will say I know nothing if he wins this game.
Yeah. I don't see it. It is, you're right, it is a weird composition.
Okay, Kier's got himself his big old bio ball. Oh man, good luck, Classic. Oh my god. There's 35 Adepts. Well, I guess he can just kill that tank if he wants to.
Alright, they finished the shade. They're going to try to take some damage out here, but they're funneling... Run!
It's only 20 Adepts. Oh, there's the sentries coming into play.
Archons? Yes! I cannot tell you the last time I saw hallucinated Archons.
This has got to be one of the most wacky games I've seen in quite a while.
Classic has found himself in a wacky corner, yeah.
He killed 11 SCVs, but he's still down in army supply, down in upgrades.
Yeah, he's trying to buy time with the shades, but like,
I think
at some point, Kira's just gonna go.
Okay, he's warping in more Adepts.
Oh my gosh.
Force field?
Oh, I mean... There's not a way Cure or Classic wins this thing, right?
I don't think so.
But at the same time, he's trying it.
Now, I'm no mathematician.
This is the most adepts I have seen. 35 adepts.
Yeah.
This is like more adepts than when you go mass adept against Zerg.
It's a lot of adepts. Okay, he's going for Psystorm now, which you gotta respect.
Like, I have 0 splash damage with this army. That's not gonna work.
Sending a casual move out of, oh god, I don't know, 21 adepts.
Just a part of his adept army just moving over here. It's so dumb. Alright, Cure's like, enough of these shenanigans.
Okay, High Templar are morphing on in, but they are gonna be a minute. Where's that counterattack?
Here it is.
Oh my god, there's nothing to defend the natural.
All these adepts
Oh
are
my god,
very
Cure's
dead.
going home.
No! Okay, well. They say never base race a Terran. Oh my gosh,
are
all
in-
these. Rest
don't-
in peace, all of the
Just gonna
SCVs.
recall, is he? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my god, that's
Except for-
25 dead SCVs, and he just bought time for Psystorm.
That was sick. It was a stupid sick play.
Oh god. Oh god. This bio's mighty clumped up. Force field's going on down. Where's the Psystorm?
Saving it, saving it.
Okay. Is Kier gonna just wait for ghosts as they're joining up with the army now? Adepts are half shields, keep in mind. So EMP is really gonna hurt him here.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's just going for the fight. EMP
Guardian
hits,
Shield EMP.
hits a Templar. One Psystorm
Storm.
is good.
The one tank dies. Widowmine's not getting any connections at all. Well microed by Classic. There
Oh
are
my God.
more SCVs dying. Can they? No, the repair is too good. They could have got it except for the repair. Almost got that orbital.
This is ridiculous. Kier's at 23 SCVs.
This is the dumbest PBT I have maybe ever seen. This is crazy dumb.
This is fantastic, is what
How's
it
he
is.
do? The backbone of his army is adepts. What is this? 2015 Legacy of the Void launch, first 2 weeks?
It's
Jeez.
just pure positional play by Classic, just pulling Kier apart. Now he's moving across the map, because why not?
Shades his 100 adepts. How many does he have? Let me look. It is 33. It just looks like 100.
The ground shakes under the amount of adepts that Classic has. Battery Overcharge is doing as much work as it can, but that is a lot of bio with upgrades. We are now seeing adepts ransack the natural of Cure. The third base is kind of mining, but not really, so basically no mining going on for the Terran. However, the bio army's got to be dealt with.
And it's not being dealt with super well. There's a ton of Marines and Marauders here.
Oh, the EMPs are perfect!
Oh, the High
That's gotta
Templar
be it, right?
removed from the
Oh,
equation.
man. Classic tried so hard here, and he almost had it, right? But I think...
But he relied heavily on adept.
one or two good storms, and he could have done it. He's not out just yet, though, as he warps in 4 more High Templar somewhere. Okay, down here. That makes sense.
Sure. They say never base race a Terran. I don't think Classic even has a Stargate, so this is not going to go well.
I mean, he's killing the main base.
Oh my gosh, these ghosts are dying before they can do anything.
What is this?
Yeah, this is pretty insane. Pretty insane game 4. I'm liking it.
More High Templar are being morphed in. There's still 6 ghosts for Cure, though. That's the main thing. Classic can build all the Templar he wants, and they'll just be EMP'd to oblivion.
Income is about even for these players, which means neither of them are doing anything for income right now.
Okay, Psystorm hit that medivac. Could be feedback,
Hey.
and that might kill it, but...
You can't... Look, man. They send never base race a Terran, but especially when all you have are adepts.
GG. Okay.
Cure! I don't even...
That
Man.
was an extended test of whether adepts are good.
I mean, look. Adepts are good against Zerg. Adepts are good mid-game against Zerg, too, actually. Like we've seen a lot of in PvZs, sending the adepts in to try to kill some drones, but then also saving them, not just YOLOing them in there. And then using them in the later mid-game push. And they're really nice. Their extra DPS is super useful. But against Terran, it's like, look, adepts were good against Terran when Legacy of the Void came out. So good against Terran that they actually buffed Marines and nerfed adepts to make it so they weren't as good. So what that means is don't make adepts versus Terran. At least not to that extent. Not that many. Don't make them the backbone of your army. Same with Reapers. Don't make Reapers the backbone of your army, or bad things will happen to you. Classic proved it to us today. We're on Hardwire for our next match.
You just had to throw that Reaper thing in there, didn't you?
Just as long as we're giving advice. I wasn't targeting anyone in particular. Probably.
Look, I boot up Starcraft once a month. I play 1 or 2 PvTs. I make a few Reapers. I do what I can.
So we're at the ace match between these two players.
Yeah.
Game 5. Caster Curse in effect.
Okay. In the top right. You know him. He's the Adept Slayer. It's Cure.
Adept Slayer. And in the bottom left, you got Classic, who is favored, but guess what? He's tied 2-2. What did we tell you about favoring in StarCraft?
Turns out making a bunch of Adepts is a bad idea.
Bad idea. So we'll see how seriously Classic takes this one. If he makes another 40 Adepts, I'm going to be surprised. I will officially have shock.
So he had a horribly failed Blink All-In. And then instead of doing the classic Protoss thing of throwing up a Dark Shrine, he said, let's make some Adepts.
And it didn't work. But you know, science. You gotta try it for science, man.
You really do. Okay, double gas play from Cure once again. Really liked how the start of that last game went, so why not try it again? Four gases mining for Cure. Classic scouting out a little bit afraid. Gotta respect that double gas play from Terrans.
Got our little cleaning bot here. Can he be in the way of building a command center, do you think?
Yes, they can.
Dude, that sucks.
And it can take about like half a second to cause the building to actually go down because the critters got to move.
Right. Although it's only got 10 HP, so 2 hits from a worker will kill it, right?
Yeah, you can also just click on them like 6 times and they explode.
Yeah. Plus, Sarah will do that in the game. Like, he's just all macroing up and then a cleaning bot explodes next to his hatch, and I was like, what? It surprised me. It's like, oh, he was just, you know, clicking on that thing 16 times and killing it. Is Adept all in close to trying to win with Wraiths and Brood War? Kind of, Critter.
Adepts are better, though, than Wraiths, right?
Yeah, but Wraiths can fly. So against Zerg, they're pretty good, because Zerg anti-air is pretty minimal in the early game. But considering they're both basically harass units early game, trying to base your whole strategy on them doesn't usually work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Proxy Pylon from Classic. Maybe gonna try and repay the favor a little bit to Cure. Terran who goes double gas does not have a lot in the way of bulk because they're busy pumping out factory units and investing in tech. So Classic is gonna try and defend this harassment and then go for a counter push most likely.
Seems like it. Widow Mines popping out at a factory as per usual.
Oh! Oh.
Yep. Hey. Why? Why do you even... She's making another Oracle. He's like, this time will be different.
Classic just likes to get the death of his Oracle out of the way at the start of the game. Then he just makes another one.
Yeah. So the proxy gateway up north is warping in. It's done now. What are we doing with it, boys?
Gotta just be like stalkers, right?
Probably.
Very odd. These adepts crossing the map. Gets spotted. Oracle
And both
pursuing the Reapers. Is it gonna kill them? Yes,
Yep.
it will.
Easy peasy. Oracles are very good at things that can't shoot up.
Okay, third base, maybe gonna go up from Classic, we'll see, but he's quite committed to this push. This time it's more freaking adepts. He got 9 adepts.
Rhaegar just literally in chat said, I hope he's not going mainly adepts again. Well, you jinxed him. Well done. He wasn't going to, then he heard you say that, and here we go.
See, the mistake was in the last game he got Resonating Glaives, and he's not gonna do that again.
Oh, smart.
Now, these Marines are very exposed. Adepts go in, Oracles activate their pulsar beams on top of them. That's gotta be the play. In go the Adepts. The Marines retreat very aptly. Widowmine goes off, hits a lot of friendly fire on the SCVs. This is not too shabby for Classic.
The SCV count is dropping pretty precipitously. The Oracles can't handle the remaining Marines, and neither can the Adepts, honestly. They're just trying to kill as many of the SCVs as they can, and the Marines are just whatever at the end of that.
By God, they killed a lot of those SCVs.
But as we've said for years, Terran is not dead until they're dead.
No.
Oh, did you kill 30 SCVs at 5 minutes and they only have 16 left? Huh. You'd think they're dead, but they're not. Absolutely 0% is cure dead here.
Okay, update challenge for Classic. Current objective, survive. As he just butchered the Terran's economy. Oh, we got a bit of lag. Oh no!
It's me.
Falcon!
Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine.
What the
Okay, so there you guys have it. It was pretty much just one big old drop that won the game by cure.